What's up, fans? Our partners here at Bet Online continue to be the number one source for all your betting needs and sports info. Find all the latest odds, news, sports developments, including this year's NBA Finals, NHL Hockey Conference Finals, Major League Baseball, and the latest fighting news, even next season's early NFL futures. Head to the website or use your mobile device to sign up today to receive your 50% welcome bonus on your first deposit. Use our promo code BELIEVE, BLEAV, to get the bonus and get into the action. Bet online where the game starts. Not only does this Bet Online sponsor the Bossman Show, they'll sponsor you too. Get it, bet online today because the boss man said so. Back on the Bossman Show here with the AD of the Alabama State Hornets, right down the road from us on I-85 in Gumptown, Montgomery. That's in Cable, been there almost a year. What's up, AD Cable? How you doing, man?
Man, I'm doing well, man. It's hot on this end of I-85. I tell you that.
100%. We're hard niggas speaking them. I saw some hundreds they speak, brother. I'm like, wow. Hey, climate change is real, man. But yeah, man. Let me ask you, man. You took over this job last year, man. So talk about your vision for your programs and bringing in coaches like Coach Matlock, Coach Robinson here, man, to really push the Alabama State brand even more.
Yeah, we've been very successful over the recent years in all of our sports, but particularly sports outside of football and men's basketball have really been thriving, and had an opportunity to come in this year. And, you very rarely get an opportunity to take a job within the first year. And hire two coaches. I think that we've done our due diligence on both of them. Eddie Robinson is, our head football coach, played here, and then obviously played a number of years in the NFL. And so his passion and understanding of the institution is a ability to be able to articulate, what Alabama State means, right? As a player and as a student athlete, I think speaks volumes in terms of what he has been able to do on the recruiting trail. And so I think we saw immediate impact there with football. And then Coach Matlock, coming from South Carolina State, 25 years as one of the top recruiters, particularly in the region that Alabama State sits in. And then his recent success at South Carolina State, I think will definitely transfer here to Alabama State. And both of the coaches are very personable. The community embraces them. And so our tagline is "Swarm as One." And so we use that to galvanize the alumni base, to create a community atmosphere, and we're full steam ahead.
And Jase, talk about that, brother. Getting in the community, getting people to raise money to give you all money, help you all get your facilities to improve even more, give your student athletes more for snacks and that nature. Because as you and I both know, at the SWAC level, HBC level, the money is not as what it could be as it would be at an Auburn or Alabama. Also being a state HBCU school too as well. Also fun is the issue as well. So getting in the community, get people to get behind you all and give you all their disposable income to help your program grow even further is going to be very, very important for you and your coaches.
Yeah, I think it's getting down and getting in front of, and it's a process. And so we have to educate our alumni base and our supporters of what's needed for us to get to the next level. And so we're in a space now where he or she that pays the most wins the most. I mean, that's just a bottom line fact. Obviously, you do have to have a strong program founded upon integrity and character, but you got to have support for those programs to get to that championship level. And so we're there in a number of our sports. But to continue to climb, we got to have those resources. Like you mentioned, nutrition is a big thing in terms of our facilities. We have great facilities, but it's time to upgrade some of our facilities, right? The opportunity that we have with NIL, obviously that sits outside the institution, but being able to educate individuals on how we can utilize that to benefit our student athletes, as well as the academic incentives. That's another caveat that came from the NCAA versus Austin case that we can utilize to reward our student athletes for academic achievement.
No doubt, like you said, NIL and Austin Awards are something that's really going to change the game and help the SWAC schools like yourself out, because any extra little benefit helps. As you and me both know, I may see you great. I would Tennessee stay up the road from you guys. TSU up the road, the real TSU. Something, forget y'all. The real TSU, but yeah,
you might be a little biased. You might be a little biased there when you said the real TSU, right?
Yes, I am. Let it go, sunshine. You already know. But man, I feel like it's gonna help young men. I remember when I was there, what I had to deal with. And I feel like now we're give feed guys, keep them in shape that way. Have facilities. Basically, want to stay in Montgomery, stay around the campus, and grow as a young man with the coaches involved, and be better and bring that community for life.
Right. Absolutely. And so that's what we're in the process of doing. Like I said, we've been successful, but it's getting to that next level. We are eager, and our alumni base is eager to have some success in football. We've been solid over the years. We haven't been bad, but in terms of getting to the championship level, that's where we are. We're charting that path right now, and it takes resources.
No doubt. Let me ask you this now: has there been pressure put on, like Alabama, South Alabama, and Auburn to play you all? Because I feel like they would play you all more often and help get some of the money they get to help you all fund things, because I feel like they should pay for it that way. But then the big schools in the state, they should play you all and help you all out as well, and give you all the exposures for your bands and your football team and basketball teams and other teams as well, baseball as well.
Yeah, I think historically we've done a good job scheduling Auburn. We played them a couple of times in recent years, and I think it's an opportunity to keep the money in state as it relates to guarantee. But I think we have the opportunity to generate money in terms of, we have a wonderful facility on campus, bringing some big games on campus. You wouldn't get the same amount, possibly going to play at Auburn, driving up and coming back, but we probably can get pretty close to it. So will we take an in-state game? It just depends on the dollar amount, right? But I think there's an opportunity to increase our revenue without necessarily having to play those larger programs in the state.
I hear that. You know what, Jason? Also, thing cool about the SWAC is from 1 through 12 is getting better all the way around. More teams are putting more money into their, football, basketball, non-revenue sports as well, because I feel like, hey, we need to step our games up. And you sent across the league, you was a SWAC office for a while, so you see the improvement over the years of how the conference has gotten better year by year by year. And I feel like it's slept on because it's not like it's just SWAC. No, the SWAC is doing some big things down there. Folks are taking notice of it right now.
Oh, absolutely. And when you talk about 1 through 12, we sit in the East. And so you're talking about really having 3 rival games right now. You got Alabama A&M, top rival. FAMU, people don't know, we used to play them in the Turkey Day Classic prior to playing the Tuskegee. And so there's a rivalry there. And then obviously Jackson State is going to be an exciting contest. We have FAMU and Jackson on campus, and A&M and Birmingham for the Magic City Classic. So that kind of reiterates my point in terms of when you get FAMU and Jackson State on campus, right, you're able to generate revenue. And so whereas in recent, past years, we didn't have FAMU in the conference, so we didn't have that opportunity to generate that revenue at home. And so that adds to our revenue stream as relates to ticket sales, and even overall experience on campus.
No doubt. And your location is great. You can get to Montgomery from Nashville, Atlanta, Memphis. It's very accessible via the highway system, in Birmingham as well. So talk about your location, how it's good for people listening here in Atlanta who want to come take your campus out, come down and play, have their kids come to Alabama State, because I feel like it's a great school to go to. I love the town of Montgomery. It definitely reminds me of being here in Atlanta, home to a little small Atlanta. So I love it for that as well. So talk about that piece of your university as well, Jason.
Oh, yeah. And so, yeah, fantastic. And if you can't come through Montgomery without seeing our stadium. And so if you mentioned I-85, if you come from Atlanta If you're passing through Montgomery, you have to see ASU Stadium. And so it's great visibility, great campus, great student athlete experience, great student experience, great administration. I mean, why not come to Alabama State?
No doubt. And for you in your past year, man, what would you say your biggest accomplishment in your past year, other than hiring these coaches you've hired so far?
I think engaging with our former student athletes, engaging with our alumni base, and engaging with our community. I think that is going to bode well for years to come and building those relationships. So in the first year, it's all about listening and understanding the culture and trying to push a vision that aligns with the institutional vision and also some of the things that are happening that are already good, right? You either want to build upon or make them better. And so it's really been a learning process, but I think the biggest impact is really getting out in the community, connecting with the alumni base, learning the culture of the university. And when you have a better idea, now we can move forward with initiatives to push it forward.
And for you, being a former coach, Jason, how does it help you with talking to your own coaches that you have underneath you, knowing that you was been in your shoes before?
Yeah, it's a great relationship because I really understand, where they are and what they need and what they don't need, right? But just having that experience and being a competitor, all of our coaches are atypical or A-type individuals, and being able to handle that and understand that, it's not personal. They just want to win and they want the best for their program. And if they're not pushing the envelope, we're not going to be successful. So I'm comfortable in that space. And so we can have some very spirited conversations, right? And then walk away from the table and understand it's all about winning.
No doubt. That's one for you, Jason. For my people in Atlanta and around the South listening to this show, what's your favorite spot to eat down in Montgomery, man?
There's so many, man. But right now I've been on Martha's Cafe, Davis Cafe. You got to get your soul food, man.
No doubt, folks. You heard it from Jason Cable himself. Where to come to, because you got to go through, pass by the ASU Stadium to go down through Montgomery. You got to pass by, and yeah, you're so correct, because you sure do. It's right there, so you can't miss it. So stop by and see those guys over at the Alabama State. Jason, for your time, my brother. I'll do this again real soon. I hope to see you at the press conference here later this month and at the game in Atlanta coming up here. So I look forward to seeing you, brother.
You'll see me in Atlanta. We had a Swarmers One tour. Charting through Atlanta on the same day as the SWAC-MEAC conference. What is it? The SWAC-MEAC?
It's the SWAC-MEAC Challenge.
SWAC-MEAC Challenge press conference.
Yes.
Kind of got tongue tied there. Yeah, but Swarmers One Tour is coming to Atlanta. It's an opportunity for our alumni base, our supporters to meet and engage with our coaching staff. And so talk about some of the great things happening in Alabama State as well.
I'll be there, brother. And I told CK I need some gear to wear when I'm there, brother.
All right. Now, once you put that black and gold on, man, it's going to be hard to put the TSU back on, man. I'm telling you.
Hey, I like black and gold. I do like their colors because, I friends of the Alphas. But, I chose me, find me for a reason.
Got it.
Hey, thanks so much, brother. It was fun, man. Do this again real soon, my guy.
Okay, see you.
No doubt. What's up, fans? Our partners here at Bet Online continue to be the #1 source for all your betting needs and sports info. Find all the latest odds, news, sports developments, including this year's NBA Finals, NHL Hockey Conference Finals, Major League Baseball, and the latest fighting news, even next season's early NFL futures. Head to the website or use your mobile device to sign up today to receive your 50% welcome bonus on your first deposit. Use our promo code BELIEVE, BLEAV, to get the bonus and get into the action. Bet online where the game starts. Not only does this Bet Online sponsor the Bossman Show, they'll sponsor you too. Bet online today because the boss man said so.